Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. I also want to let you all know that this message is only for a particular group of people, and so it may not be for you, but I know that it is for particular people. Okay, so if this resonates, let me know. So, I want to talk to you all about the fact that there are multiple people out here. There's a specific group of people, though, who's been watching you, chosen. But they haven't been watching you from a space of admiration. Subconsciously, yes, it's admiration. But they are genuinely watching you because they have a problem with your grind. They have a problem with your hustle. They have a problem with the fact that people genuinely support you and applaud you, and that you are truly being an inspiration to many. Now, this group of people called themselves taking on a position of high ranking in whatever community this is. They really assumed that they had the it factor, that if anybody was going to gain some sort of advice or some sort of understanding or some sort of knowledge or wisdom, that they would specifically look in their direction. And that's the only direction that people would look in. They hate the fact that you stand on your own. You're very independent, and you really don't care about what other people think about you. Like, truly, it's very apparent, without a shadow of a doubt, that you present your authentic nature to the world. It's very clear. But for these beings, they haven't gotten to their organic nature because they're full of hate, they're full of jealousy, envy, ego, pride, materialism, clout. They have this cliquish spirit about them. And they have a problem with the fact that you don't need to be connected to anyone in order to shine. As a matter of fact, you shine far brighter when you stand independently. And it's not saying that you're not open to bringing other people into your energy, but you have taken on your assignment readily, willingly, and confidently, without having to, without co-signers being in the back, without people cheering you on and saying, yeah, you're welcome into our clique, you're welcome into our group because, yeah, we've given you the official stamp that you are, in fact, XYZ. See, you didn't look for any type of official stamp from man because you received your clarity about who you are and the ranking and your position through the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team. And these beings are really feeling some type of way. They wanted to block your throat chakra. They wanted you to shut up. They said they don't want you to speak anymore. They don't want you to post anymore. They don't want you to speak up at work anymore. Stop letting people know just how intelligent you are. Stop letting people know just how wise you are. Stop letting people know just how much honor and integrity that you possess and the love that you have in your heart. Stop openly expressing these things because it will be harder for them to convince others that you are who they say you are. See, they've gossiped about you. They have argued against everything that you have said. I don't care if you said the doggone sky looked blue. They've been behind the scenes arguing against that, saying, no, it's purple because XYZ. So don't believe what he or she has to say. They have been completely against everything that you have had to say. And it's largely because it's made such a great impact on so many people. And these beings are so much in their ego. They're so prideful that they cannot accept the fact that you stand independently and that you still thrive in whatever your creative endeavor is. Like, you still thrive. These beings have come together. They have so much disdain and dislike for you that they have literally come together, spying on you, doing divination, trying to tap into your energy. But they've also done group rituals against you, trying to find ways to block your money, trying to find ways to block your throat chakra, trying to find ways to suppress your spiritual gifts so that intuitively you're not able to tap in, and trying to block your ability to manifest. They've even sent energy to try and disrupt your sleeping patterns in hopes that you would lose the enthusiasm and the passion to pursue your creative endeavors. This has backfired miserably, though, because for every lie that they told on you, for every thing that they said about you behind your back, they are now facing the judgment. And it now looks like people saying things about them. People are now talking about them. People are now seeing the true nature of these beings who had so much clout, all because another man co-signed for them. See, they can't fool the masses anymore. People know that in the age of Aquarius, you can't hide anything. And so you chosen coming forward as an authentic vessel, true, coming forward in your truth, you're transparent, you're open, an open book. The world is able to discern who you are without anyone else coming in to verify that, because they see it, they feel it. Okay, it's very clear to the majority. These beings came together and they said, They don't like the fact that you follow your own path and that you don't care about what other people think. How dare you get into a position and not seek out their validation? Because, see, they were supposed to be the it factor. They were supposed to be the ones that everybody clings to, the ones that everybody is pressed to get, in their circle, pressed to get their approval. But not you, chosen. You're like, what? I don't need to be co-signed by another human being. You know who you are. You know that the Most High gave you, the Most High crowned you and set you on that throne. And you will get up for no one. You chase no one. You follow no one. You are a natural born leader, and you take on that position and that assignment with grace and authority. This is so intimidating to these people. And so they argue with each other now because they're hating on your successful life choices. They're hating on the fact that, you attract so much attention. And it's not because you're looking for attention. You're just being you, and people gravitate to you because they admire the authenticity. And now, as more and more people awaken, they're looking at that group of people that's been working up against you, and they're starting to see just how fake they really are. They're calling them out. And these people, they're getting mad. They're getting angry because they're losing their credibility every second of every day, because that's just how great their judgment is. This credibility, this notoriety, this popularity was very, very, very important to these people. It was their bread and butter. It was the only thing that made them feel secure within themselves. And now that they are losing that at a very rapid pace, and it is hitting them hard, it's messing their heads up because they didn't see this coming. They didn't see this coming. And so it's affecting their mental health, their physical health, their spiritual health. They're losing financially. And whatever, if these people had any type of spiritual gifts, they're losing that too. All of that is being diminished down to nothingness because they put in way too much effort and too much energy focusing in on you, being all up in your business when you wasn't even thinking about these people. For some of you, you don't even know these people. For others of you, you may know these people, but you didn't know the amount of disdain they had towards you. You didn't know how they was gathering behind the scenes in hopes that they could bring you down because they wanted to dim your light. You didn't know these things because you wasn't fazed by them. You ain't been thinking about nobody else. The only thing you've been thinking about is standing in your purpose, being transparent and authentic, and becoming the best version of yourself. and getting your wealth in alignment because you know you deserve that inheritance. So you've been over there nurturing the seeds that you planted. You've been focused on cultivation and manifestation. And so because of this, you continue to get uplifted and rewarded. More gifts are being expressed through you. More divine inspiration is coming through you. More wealth is coming to you. All of these things are happening at a rapid pace on your end because the scales now must balance. The pendulum must swing back. So you're receiving all that they tried to withhold from you. These beings worked hard. And it's so sad, poor little things. Because they was putting in their best arsenal, okay? They pulled out the big guns, thinking that they was getting ready to take you up out of here and take you down. They was going to shut you down, and they was going to get you to have this lack of inspiration, this lack of zeal, this lack of passion for your creative ideas. They thought they was going to push you back off into the shadows so that they can then hold their position. But they have lost all credibility in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. So they have no protection. Because see, the Most High Mother and Father said, no, you will not block this person. You will not block my chosen. You will not block my daughter or my son, because they have an assignment that must be fulfilled. And so the fact that these beings tried to interfere with divine destiny, they're receiving some great judgment. It's unfortunate for them. It's fortunate for you, because now they get to go sit their asses down somewhere, because they're being sat down, like literally shut down, sat down, smacked down. Your spiritual team is not playing with these people. See, they thought that they was going to send negative energy towards you. They thought that this full moon was going to be it. You know, they thought they was going to get it in this full moon. They thought that this full moon was going to be the one where they could do as much spell work as possible, and it was going to take you up out of here. But what it did was it actually heightened your intuitive ability. It actually gave you more. It enhanced your energy. It enhanced your inspiration and your passions and your willingness to take action towards those things that you are called to do. It enhanced your intuitive gifts. It enhanced your power. And so now they understand who you are and whose you are. But that doesn't mean that their spirits are not disrupted. See, they're trying to ignore the fact that everything that is happening to them is a part of their karma. This is what's backfiring on them for messing with you. They want to ignore it. They don't want to see it for what it is. They're putting on the rose-colored glasses and saying, nope, I know I'm going through hell, but it can't be because of what I did towards that person over there. Because in their minds, they feel like you don't deserve the position that you're in. They feel like you don't deserve the throne that you sit upon. They feel like you don't deserve the crown that is upon your head. But that's their problem, because they don't know you. They don't realize what you had to go through to get to where you are today. And some of them, they do understand your story. They know your story very well. But they are so jealous that you was willing to tell your story. They are so jealous that you was an open book and that you was willing to go through the trials and tribulations with grace, with honor, with integrity, and that you didn't go and backdoor no crap in order to get to where you are. They're so mad that you didn't take the path that many of them took in order to get into the limelight. They're so mad because they recognize that you would never want to join them. You would never mesh with them. You would never even take a second look at them. You are not impressed by them, okay? You are not moved by them. And so they can't get you to look up to them like a lot of the sheeple or the sleeple that actually put them on a high-ranking position and said they're the it factor. Now they're no longer the it factor. Matter of fact, they're no longer a factor because they've lost all credibility. So I would just say continue to do what you've been doing, chosen, because it's working out mighty, mighty well for you. And every single being that worked up against you, known and unknown, is now receiving the highest form of righteous judgment in spirit and in flesh, in sleep and awakened state across all timelines, realms, and dimensions, known and unknown. That's my message for you all. I love you. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time.